Okay.
I'm going to export this. There's so much I got to do when this is done like this. Mama,
Ooh.
tell me about the good old days.
Okay.
Where'd you think I was going? Queen?
Queen.
And I went Judd's.
Oh.
Although it's Grandpa.
I would have never known who that was.
Grandpa. Who the Judds are?
I would have never known from that song that the Judds were the ones that were singing it.
Oh. Well, what if I started Grandpa?
I still would not have known.
Have you never heard that?
I don't think so. My exposure to country music has been very limited.
You're in Texas now. You need to get you some country music going.
You're in Texas and you need to learn how we talk in Texas. Okay.
All right, let me see here. How do I do this? Are you ready to go?
Sure.
I guess it's just me and you. Everybody else pussied out.
Okay. I mean,
or dicked out.
Whatever.
Ball sacked out.
Ball sacked out.
Everybody ball sacked out. Just me and you.
Okay. I mean, I'm all right with that.
No RoboTuner.
No Lord.
No Johnny.
No other weekly person.
No 3 other people from the weekly.
Nope.
Should have been here.
Nothing.
Although I'm getting emails from them.
Oh, are you?
With information.
Oh, okay.
So we'll see.
You got some stuff to talk about on the show?
Let's give them something to talk about. Is that's another Judd song, right?
I have no idea.
Who sang that?
I don't know why you're not believing me on this.
Who sang Let's Give Them Something to Talk About?
No idea.
To talk about.
Yep.
You've never heard that song?
Maybe.
Oh, that's Bonnie Raitt.
Is that her name? Bonnie Raitt?
Raitt.
Bonnie Raitt.
Bonnie Raitt. Okay, so whoever's in the chat room now. Are you watching us back?
Yeah, I wanted to see what I look like. My hair is all messed up.
You can see yourself up there.
But I see myself to the side. I don't see how messed up my hair is.
So you're going to fix your hair, then look at yourself through the live stream again.
Yeah. How's that?
That's amazing.
Right?
Wow. Holy crap. All right.
Okay. Am I adorable now?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's do this. You ready? I can close this. I don't need that. If you're in the chat room and you want to join the show at any time, you can call. We're going to take live phone calls this show.
Wow.
682-593-5586 or 682-593-JJTM. The same number we've had forever. I guess if people just call it, we just answer it in the middle of our conversation.
Okay.
Just be like, was that someone knocked on the door?
Not that I know of.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe it's a late arrival. Maybe Skip showed up.
Skip. He got to his 5,000th follower.
5,000 followers.
Yeah, on TikTok. And so he showed his puppeteer. Did you watch the video? Did you see that?
I didn't see the exposure.
Oh my gosh, it's awesome.
It's on TikTok. I don't go to TikTok.
Oh, okay.
I don't spend time on TikTok.
I think that Skip kind of posts all over the place. And so, but it's a really good, it's his puppeteer playing bass. I think they say his name is Matt. And everybody says, hi, Matt. And I was like,
that's it.
I said, that puppeteer though, ooh la la. Yeah. Matt.
And he got an erection. Now I'm going to start the recording of the show right now.
Okay.
We are now recording.
Okie dokie.
And we're going to hit the intro. You ready?
Ready.
Here we go.
The man in black fled across the desert, and the gunslinger followed.
This episode of the
Guns Last Kicker.
is brought to you by
Geist Note.
and
Victor Wrench.
and Plastic Object.
This program contains graphic material, including offensive language. Viewer discretion is advised.
Is that Skip's Puppeteer playing it is?
Show number 494. Look at this. You see this control the faders? I bring the music down. It's not animated or nothing. I'm like actually moving faders
Wow.
around like it's actually a real thing.
Yeah, you were. I just saw you do it. I
Yeah,
had
this
to
is
look over
aggravating.
this laptop.
Yeah, this is aggravating.
Yeah. Wow.
It is show 494. It is Tuesday, October 11th. Jeez.
Dang.
Where am I?
I don't know.
Jeez. October 11th, 2022.
Yes.
If you're a fan of Matt Stubbs, I hate to inform you that this week he will not be with us.
He's out of the state.
He is. So send your text messages of encouragement and love as he deals with the struggles he's dealing with
Being out of state.
being on vacation.
Send him a hearty aloha.
Yes. And we're going to do something new this show since he's gone.
Whoa, what is it?
I should have introduced you as Matt with a sex change, but it's too late now.
You didn't even introduce me at all.
Oh, happy Tuesday, Susie.
Happy Tuesday, Dustin.
Hi, welcome back to the temple.
Hey, thanks for
Welcome
having
back
me
to
over.
this state.
Yeah.
Yeah, you spent quite a bit of time out of this state.
I did several weeks.
You went and got your Mormon license back.
I did. It's called a recommend.
Is that,
I got it back.
is that what it is? A
Uh,
recommend?
Uh-huh. Yep. Yeah. I lied
Interesting.
through my teeth, but I got it.
You're like, I'm sweet. I can come back into this.
Yeah, totally.
Man, if those whores on Real Housewives of Salt Lake City can be all good in their church and everything.
None of them are. That's part of why they're on Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought they were still believed or whatever.
No, there's not one of them on there that still believes.
Oh.
One converted to Islam, two just left the church, and all religion completely. Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yes.
So, did you wash your sins away at the temple while you were there?
Oh shoot, I'm lying. There is one person who has remained a member of the church, but it's she makes everything okay. She's the one who owns the tequila brand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Does she go to a offshoot of the Mormon church
No.
that's more for the rotten people? Like
no.
those guys that all tried to kill each other? that documentary?
No. Nuh-uh.
There's a lot of weird things in that religion.
Yeah.
A lot of weird things.
Yeah. I have a lot of religious trauma, so we can put that down if you'd like.
Like on the show notes, we'll go through it.
No,
Or do
just-
you want to lay down in a chair and
No,
we'll just
just
talk through it like a...
Put this down and
is this-
let's not pick it back up.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yep, Matt's gone. It was time for him. We're getting towards the end of the year. He needed to use up some of his vacation time.
Right. He put in a request in triplicate to HR. It got
Yeah,
approved.
It got approved, so he's allowed to leave.
Yep.
I don't know when I'm ever going to be allowed to leave. I've only left once in 494 shows.
Is that the one that was a Jenny Jamestown massacre where we took over the temple? You
Oh,
weren't
well, I
there
guess
at all.
that counts. Yeah, I guess that counts.
Mm-hmm.
So there's been a couple. All right. But the one where the guys were still in charge and I left was when I went to Ireland.
Ah, okay. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So I got a fun-filled show packed for us.
Woo, okay.
Not really.
Oh, all right. We're just going to shoot the shit a lot?
We're going to talk about Mormons
Okay.
some more
Mm-hmm.
and why Netflix hate Mormons and has all these documentaries against the Mormons on Netflix.
You know,
Have you noticed that?
yes, I have noticed it, and I don't think that it's necessarily Netflix. I think it's the people who are sending things to Netflix. You know what I mean? To be approved, to be shown, or whatever.
Which isn't that hard, from what I've been told.
Right. It's not that hard, and I think that it's good though because the religion is a terrible one, and my family is going to hate me for saying this. But it's
They don't listen to this shit.
yeah, no, it's
Your family doesn't.
it's bad news bears. It's not a good religion. It's funny because the gospel and like the premise of the religion is really good, but the religion itself is terrible. Okay, thanks.
The religion's a sad trombone.
I guess so.
All right.
Feels like you're mocking my trauma, but okay.
I'm not mocking your trauma.
Mm-hmm.
Your trauma is very. That's mocking it. Every religion causes trauma of some sort, right?
I don't know. Buddhism hasn't caused me any trauma.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Wait till that old.
Witchcraft hasn't caused me any trauma.
You haven't had to sacrifice things for Satan yet.
You don't do that in witchcraft.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even
I've
do that
seen
in the Church of
videos.
Satan.
I've seen videos. I've watched stuff.
Dude,
I've
Ivy and
read books.
Ivy and I actually talked about the Satanic Panic on our podcast this week.
It's silly.
I did not say I knew somebody who sacrificed someone to Ivy. I think she would have like freaked the F out. She knows a little bit about it, but like if I would have said it to her in that way, she would have lost her mind.
That was one of the first shows you came on with us, right?
I don't know.
You told us that whole story.
Maybe.
Go back and listen to all the shows with Susie. You'll come across this crazy story of sacrifice to Satan and
Yep.
blowing up y'all's county out there. What's it called?
That was San Luis County.
Yeah.
Wasn't even in Santa Barbara County. Maybe it was. Maybe it was in Santa Barbara County.
So I got some stuff. I actually do have some stuff to talk about tonight. And we got some big segments coming up.
Okay.
This burger list was released, and I want to go through it later.
Nice. I love burgers. I'm a burger connoisseur.
I also want to go through the today released, fresh off the press, is the Fort Worth Weekly Music Awards ballot.
Uh-huh.
It's ready to be voted on.
I have voted because I wanted to see what all was on it because what we were told.
It's pissed off a bunch of people.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of people.
Yeah. Hey, thanks.
Yes, another disciple of Drive to Survive.
Glad you voted, Jay Smith.
Yeah, I'm glad. you
How's it
voted,
going,
Jay Smith.
bestie? Congratulations on your promotion. Did you see that
Yeah,
our
I
friend Jay
commented on it.
Smith got a promotion? She is now really making sure that everybody has the things that they need to be successful animal parents.
I did see that.
It's awesome.
It was a made position for her. That's
Yeah.
really, really cool.
That's so cool. You're doing something right, sister. Proud of you.
And then the other thing I wanted to talk about and hit upon is we're going to preview your new OnlyFans.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about my birthday party. Yes, my new OnlyFans.
You're going to have an OnlyFans fire up soon, and we're going to give a little preview for it and tell everyone what it's all about.
Yes. we
And,
are. And I'm going to make a whole lot of money.
It's going to make zillions.
Yeah. Trash Pockets told me he would follow it immediately, and he would be probably one of my biggest sponsors. Is that what it's called? A sponsor? He'd
They
be
have
one
to-
of my biggest sugar daddies.
They have to
What's
pay
it called?
anyway to subscribe to you.
Right.
Well, I guess there's free subscriptions, but in order to get the content, they have to pay anyway.
Right.
So you set your levels.
Right. I will set my levels.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if we're shooting the shit Friday night, I saw you at a club in Fort Worth with a bunch of metal guys
Oh, yeah, that's right.
talking about
I was
a
like, what
fish
the
out of
hell
water.
are you talking about? Yes, you did.
I guess since Mass is closed,
Yes.
we're all.
Shit.
What was that?
It was a chair, like,
Oh.
fell over.
It's your witchy bullshit moving shit around.
It's my
here.
ghost. He's like, let's not talk about metalheads.
But yeah, we're all looking for places to go and hang out now. So why not go to the Rail Club?
Okay. So I've been to the Rail Club a couple of times. This time was much better than the other times I've been there.
Have you ever been there when it was the old setup, where the stage was in a different spot?
Not that I remember.
Okay.
You know what? But I could be confusing it with Tomcats because I had gone to Tomcats a couple of times.
With the low ceiling, where your guitar would get stuck in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm trying to remember why I went to Tomcats, but I did for a reason. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, no. That was interesting. And I was very nervous about going
There was
because it's not my crowd.
it was a festival going on over there,
War and Peace.
Warren Fest.
Oh, I thought it was called War and Peace. This whole time I've been telling everybody that's called War and Peace.
Warren Fest, and it's a 2-day festival that Warren Garza is his last name, I think,
Mm.
who has a lot to do with the Rail Club and bringing in different bands and stuff. They have a 2-day festival for him there, like every year
For his birthday.
for his birthday, and I forgot how old they said he was this year, but there
50
were-
something.
But that night they had Creeper in there, and
Mhm.
then my neighbors, Iron Jaw,
Yes.
and then some old friends of ours in a band called Whiskey Dick. And
Would I tell you guys that my jaw dropped with Whiskey Dick? I had no idea.
You've met both of them.
I have
several
met
times.
them several times.
You've
I've
seen them
talked
at
to
Me
them
Thing shows.
yes,
they
I've
come
talked to
out,
them
around.
a lot of times. This is the most I've talked to Johnson. Fascinating dude. I would love to talk to him more. Hit me up, Johnson. But there's these 5-piece metal bands, 4-piece metal bands, all of these metal bands on this stage for this fest.
Yelling and screaming and
Yelling
being violent
and screaming and a lot of hair whipping around, a bunch of long hairs all over the place. And then these 2 men come on stage. They unfurl their little flag, their Whiskey Dick flag
banner.
in the middle of the stage. And I was like, okay, I know that it's 2 of them, but I'm picturing something maybe like the Jet Noise or something. There's going to be instruments on the stage.
There were
No.
2 guitars.
There are like 5 acoustic electric guitars that are all neatly placed in front of the banner.
These guys are pro. They tour nonstop.
And there are 2 chairs set up.
Mm-hmm.
2 chairs. And I was like, what is going on here? So then these 2 beautiful humans sit in these chairs. Fritz, I don't know his last name, and Johnson, I don't know his first name, sit in these chairs. And if you've ever seen Whiskey Dick before or you've never seen Whiskey Dick before, Fritz has the voice of an angel. It's amazing. The timbre, the southern drawl, it's perfection. And he's like, hello, party people. Oh,
Just let it roll in the background here.
and they like start playing, and it's like acoustic-y, country-ish, rock and roll-ish kind of music that's playing. And then Johnson hits a switch and like
Starts wailing.
starts wailing.
Yeah.
I was like, what in the higgity heck is going on here? I'm like looking at this dude right here, like flabbergasted. Flabbergasted.
Yeah. And I was shocked. I was like, you've never seen them before?
Never seen them, never heard
They've
them.
been
never.
everywhere. They've played
I know,
everywhere.
I know. They're
They're
world
nuts.
famous.
Yeah.
They're worldwide. And I
Yeah.
had no clue.
From Broncos in Hearst to freaking whatever that giant ass festival was they played over in
Dominion.
England.
Napoli. They've been to everywhere in
Monopoly.
Europe. Napoli. Naples. Whatever the.
Yeah.
They're everywhere. They've been everywhere. And I'd never heard them ever before. It was amazing.
It's pretty funny. Like I just figured everybody just kind of knew who Whiskey Dick was because
Nope.
I've done so much.
No
But
clue.
That cracked me up. I was
Mm-mm.
like, wow, okay. Yeah, they're good guys. It had been a little while since I've seen them, but it was good to be able to see them and then see my neighbors play
Yeah.
and rip through some stuff. It was a cool night. It was fun.
It's funny to me because, like, seeing people that I don't know on stage and seeing their, like, stage persona, I'm always like, oh, dude, those people are cool. They're, like, whatever. And then seeing people that I do know on stage and their stage persona, I'm like, that's not who you are. It just makes me giggle. Like, their stage face. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So I just,
Like they go into this whole other world,
exactly.
a different realm.
Yeah. So it's
I
pretty-
get it.
Yeah, pretty
I
funny.
totally get it.
Yeah.
I left there and came home and stayed up till 3 a.m. watching Formula One qualifying.
Aha. Okay.
It was in Japan.
Nice.
I can knock out all my Formula One talk right here at the beginning.
Okay, let's do it.
And you'll glaze your eyes over and be like,
I will. I'll take a drink of my drink.
is there liquor in there?
Mhm.
Thought you were doing Sober October.
We discussed
No more
this.
October. Okay.
We discussed Sober October and you blew it. So
Che made me blow it. I'm sober now, though.
Che made me blow it.
Yeah.
So
I'll
I
yell at
figured
him next week.
you were sober today. And so I thought I would make my own drink and bring it.
I am. I'm not drinking anymore until a while.
Mm-hmm.
There's reasons.
Till Friday.
Maybe. I doubt it, though. Got to stay straight edge. I got to be hardcore. Hardcore with myself.
Okie dokie.
Anyway, I came home, watched the Formula One qualifying, and somewhere along the week, either for Thursday night or Friday, I blew my knee out. And that pretty much gimped me up the rest of the weekend. I was out of everything.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
In pain. Took some muscle relaxers, some anti-inflammatories, and tried to ride it out, but it killed me the rest of the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
I slept in Saturday. Didn't do anything really much that is worth talking about. But then I stayed up till the Japan race was at midnight Saturday night.
Okay.
And then it got red flagged.
What's
2
that
laps
mean?
into it. Means they have to stop the race because it was raining too hard.
Oh no. So then what happened?
Got delayed for 2 hours. So
Did you go to sleep?
No. The race ended at 4 a.m. once they finally got started back up and going.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I was up Sunday morning, probably around 8 o'clock. I was supposed to be someplace at 9. And I texted in the group chat and was like, hey, can we push it to 9:30? And
Y'all went on a spirit walk.
we did. My friend the Lord met me at Tandy Hills with little baby Zayas and their dog.
No way I could have done that.
And yeah, we hiked for about an hour and a half. We
Was this the nude hike?
the nude hike. No.
Or Tandy Hills. Do they still do that?
Yeah, the wild women and manly men, wild women.
When do they do that?
It's New Year's Day.
Everybody just gets naked and runs through Tandy Hills.
Not everybody. You don't have to get naked.
Well, But there's a lot of naked people running through Sandy Hills.
There's naked people running.
I don't know if I want to watch that. That seems weird. Bunch of
Telling you.
baloney flopping around, flapjacks flopping around.
Yeah. But if you're a nudist, Buddhist, Judas Priest fan, you're good with it.
I don't know about any of that.
You don't know about being a nudist, Buddhist?
I
Judas
know
Priest
about that.
fan?
Thanks to
Uh-huh.
Professor Fuzz, but yeah, I don't know about any
Yeah.
of that.
No, it was a great hike. It was so funny. Zayas was a crack up dude. He was just like, because, they're hills. You're going up and down hills. And I probably took a couple of wrong turns because I don't go to the hills as much as I really should.
I've never been
Um,
deep in there.
Oh, it was great. There was at one point where we were kind of circling up a hill, and I was like, I can't wait till we get to the top of this. And it was a gorgeous view. It was so pretty. And like Jeff was showing Zayas like where you could see the city and stuff. And he showed him that we were going to be going over by the cell towers. And so then we would get close to the cell towers, and he was so excited. And
I should have given you all the combos. Y'all could have gone into them
yeah.
and looked around and pretend like it was a abandoned bunker of some sort. 'Cause that's what it looks like.
Yeah. So it was a lot of fun. It was a good time. And I came home and napped hard.
Did y'all go by the old car that's wrecked down in there that's haunted?
You know what? We did not go by the car.
Do you know where that's at?
I do know where it's at because
How
I
far
have
is it?
walked by it before. It's down by the cell towers.
Is it hard to get to?
No, not terribly hard.
I would like to see that someday.
Okay.
They say it's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. And it was fun though, because I kept showing Zayas like the watersheds. I was like, as we would cross these paths, he's like, what's going on here? And I'd be like, oh, this is a watershed for when it rains. And he's like, oh, this is so cool. Like, it was great. And, we were talking about the tunnels that the trees make. And I don't know. We just had a really, really good time. It was fun.
Well, I'm glad y'all did.
Yeah. I'm excited to do it again.
Did all the dogs go?
No, only Milo.
Oh.
Because Buddy would have been a lunatic, and Teddy, I don't know how to control. I know how to control Buddy.
Take Roxy over there. I don't know if she could walk all that though. With her bum leg.
Well, there were some parts of the road that were, or not the road, but the paths, like that had like the large river rocks. Like there was one giant watershed that's got the big old metal pipes, and they've got they're almost like bouldery kind of river rocks.
Mm-hmm.
And Milo did not like those rocks at all. He was like, he did not want to be on them. But, it's understandable being a dog, like
Yeah.
the stability of the rock or
Like,
whatever.
what the hell?
Yeah. So, and then there were some parts of the path where it was like a road, access road for the city of Fort Worth. And there was caliche on it. And I was like, the caliche's a little slippery because I slipped. And Jeff was like, what's caliche? And I was like, this stuff.
Did
It's
you
what-
do a burnout?
That's what I said. I was like, it's what allows you to burn out. He's like, I never knew what caliche was.
A Caliche burnout.
Caliche burnout. Yeah. So,
That was a good band.
yeah, great band. We miss you, Chuck Rose. Living in your best life in the Pacific Northwest.
Did you watch Cowboy Game? Now that you're a Texan, you got to be a Cowboy fan?
No, I went and podcasted with Ivy.
Oh. Did y'all watch football this week?
We did
You
not.
get
We didn't even have the
distracted?
TV on at all.
Good.
Yeah.
Because that last week,
Yeah. It was.
y'all got distracted really bad.
It was because it was the Steelers that were playing, so it was even more of a distraction because we've got personal interest in that game.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Cowboys won though, right?
Yep. Beat the Super Bowl champs.
They're going to the Super Bowl.
We're going
this
all the
year.
way.
I knew it.
All the way.
I knew it.
It's me being stupid. They're not going all the way. They're going to get their asses creamed this week against Philly. They are.
Creamed.
Creamed. This is game of the year right now.
Nice.
Everybody's saying that. This is game of the year. You got the 4-1 Cowboys going against the undefeated Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh, it's a rivalry anyway.
Yeah. These
Mhm.
two teams hate each other.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And if you want a what do you call it? Never mind. I forgot what I was going to say. Fuck.
Did you want to tell people that they can call in?
Yeah, you can call in. If tonight we're going to do an experiment, if you're listening live, you can call us at 682-593-JJTM. That's 682-593-5586. Have your voice heard on any of these topics we're talking about,
Yeah.
you can call in, you can butt in,
Sports talk.
you can talk to us about the Cowboys and their season. You can talk about the quarterback controversy. Should Dak come back? Should we stay with the old redheaded captain?
Here's the thing about Dak. I think he's got a version of the flu that is talked about on Letterkenny. Every year,
Just brought that up.
every year
Letterkenny.
at the beginning of the year, something happens to him. It's like he's scared. He doesn't want to play. And then they let him back in, and he does a good job. But he needs to be from the beginning. He can't have the flu.
That's right. Your opinion matters. Call in now. 682-593-JJTM. We'll answer, and you can fight Susie on her opinion of the Dak flu.
Yeah, the Dak flu. That's what
The
it's going to be
Dak
called.
flu. Voter registration deadline is today.
We're a little late announcing
So if you did not get your
registration.
in, you're screwed.
Yep.
You're done for. Your
And it's a
opinion didn't
bummer.
matter anyway.
Because this is a big deal. This voting in November is going to be a big deal.
Early voting starts on the 24th
Of October.
of October.
Mm-hmm.
So this is it next Friday?
No. The next
Next
Friday is the 21st. So it's the following
Tues-
Monday.
Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I was wondering if they moved it to Tuesday. That's the thing, because everything's on a Tuesday when it comes to voting for some reason. So yeah, you're right.
I usually am.
I gotcha. So yeah, early voting begins on the 24th. If Abbott wins, are you going to stay in the state? Or are you going to move out?
I'm going to stay in the state.
Okay, you're
I'll-
not moving away.
No, I won't move.
You're not one of those people.
Mm-mm.
You're not like a Baldwin.
No. But I will be very sad.
I don't like either one of them.
I know that you don't like either one of them,
I hate
But-
government.
but one of them is actively hurting the women that you know and love.
Like he's driving around hitting them
Yes.
and shooting them
Yes.
and doing bad things to them, running them over with his wheels of steel.
Yes. Yeah.
Mm.
And if you care at all about the women in your life, you'll get them out of there.
Just use them and throw them away. What kind of question is that?
Holy shit.
Or what kind of statement is that? If you care about the women in your life, you would vote him out.
Yeah. Yeah. And a reminder to all my friends, don't have sex with Republicans.
Oh my God. Here we go. That's the dumbest fucking mentality ever. Ever. That's the
Don't do
stupidest
it.
thing ever.
Don't do it. If he says he's a Republican, close your legs. I'm out.
That's the dumbest thing ever.
Deuce, deuce, bitches. And if he says he's a libertarian, even worse.
This coming from
Ouch.
someone that would jump in Kid Rock's bed in 10 seconds.
I never said I would jump in Kid
Uh-huh.
Rock's bed in 10
Mhm.
seconds.
One that purrs at him every time he comes on the screen.
I'd have a stern talking to with that man.
And he'd be like, I don't care.
I'm sure he would say he doesn't care, but that's
don't care.
sad. Hopefully he doesn't have a daughter.
Is it worth state income tax?
Look, Dustin, we're going to probably have to agree to disagree on state income tax
Why? Why?
because lots of states have income tax.
Is it worth losing your guns over and protecting yourself?
You're asking the wrong person this question. Because, yes, absolutely.
Is it worth? I don't know. I can't even think of anything. Oh, like all the stuff they're arguing about. You know, is it worth letting fentanyl, rainbow fentanyl in this country for our kids?
No.
Oh, well, speaking of voting, there was a ballot released today.
Yes, there was.
Let's just pull this Band-Aid right on off.
Okie dokie.
We'll jump to this.
'Kay.
Fort Worth Weekly released their music ballot, and it's caused a whole shitstorm in
It
my
has.
world. I've gotten a
Mhm.
lot of text messages and weird, I don't know, angry voicemails and
Mm-hmm.
text and emails.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty weird because, okay, so a few weeks ago they had the best of ballot,
Right. Yes.
which I have our copy of the best of, in which we won multiple awards in. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate your continued support.
Yeah.
To everyone. To you. To you. To you.
It's so funny because, like, I'm somehow affiliated with this show, so I keep getting a lot of congratulations on your award. Susie.
Congratulations. And you
Yeah.
should.
Yeah.
Hey, soak it in.
Hey.
Do it. But it in here it says as part of the best of 2022, we invite you to help us in the nomination phase by writing in your top picks in some selected music categories.
Yes.
The top 5 in each category are now the nominees for the Music Awards of 2022. The Music Awards ballot will be live Monday, October 10th through Sunday, November 20th, which is a month and a half. That's insane. Stay
can't believe
tuned
it.
for details about the festival and awards ceremony.
You know what? So when I read that with the some selected categories, that read to me as the categories that we voted in were a portion of the categories that would be available for voting on when the ballot opened today or yesterday or whatever day it was.
Now, before that was released last week, I was told through the grapevine that, yes, when it came down to the awards, when the official ballot came out, all the old categories would be back in place.
So I
And
never heard that all of the old
They may
categories would
take
be
some
back in
out, they
place,
may
but yeah.
replace them, they may add some stuff, but it would
Mhm.
be all the categories because they were missing,
Audio engineer. They were missing best
complete genres of music.
complete genres
Hard
of
rock.
music.
Heavy metal,
Yeah.
electronica,
Yeah. Like the people who book the bands at the different venues, whatever that's called, the traffickers.
talent
Oh, talent traffickers?
talent agency, talent booking. They're not traffickers. I don't think anybody wants to be called as a trafficker. Okay. But there's there's no Texas music in here. But yeah, you're right. A lot of the behind the scenes
Right.
categories aren't on there.
Right.
And they said or the little birdie that talked to me said that it would be
Yes.
they would be included, and they're not.
Yes, Robotuner trafficker.
I
I think
have
that's the correct word.
I think we've talked about this in the past. You and I
Yes.
were one of like 50 that were on the ballot nominating committee
Yes. Yep.
from 2017 to 2019.
Correct.
And I have my ballot from 2019 of what all I put on here.
Uh-huh.
But I have all the categories here, and there's a ton that are missing.
And you know what's interesting is like they put like folk singer. Like
A folk artist.
folk artist, I guess.
Well, it used to be just folk, and then there was Americana and roots rock,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
live band.
And I know that some of those categories were a little bit like too like who's Americana and roots rock or
That's
who's
the weird one.
who's jazz or who's, whatever.
But how do you skip metal, hard rock,
Yeah.
pop,
Yep.
punk?
Yep.
We have all those here.
Yeah.
And Fort Worth is one of the biggest outlets right now of metal music.
Yeah. Yeah.
The metal bands coming out here,
Yeah.
even though I've said this 100 times on our show, they're completely ignored by our local press. They're fucking killing it
Yeah.
outside of DFW.
Right. I saw one of them on Friday. Killing it outside of DFW.
Yeah.
Yeah, Whiskey Dick.
But then you have others. You have, a Frozen Soul that's kicking ass. Fugitive that's just getting going, that released all this national attention. I just got a huge PR thing about an artist that Rubio A lot of bands, a lot of these
Mhm.
metal bands are going down to Cloudland and having Rubio do their records.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's just very, 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 very weird. Strange. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So then there's bands that are doing like big things in the Fort Worth music scene right now that are not even listed because it was such limited categories. You know what I mean? Like there's no like shoegaze and there's lots of
Was there
categories.
shoegaze in the past?
But well, you know what I mean? Like the Kush would be on there along with a bunch of other shoegaze bands in whatever
Well, they would-
category that was.
They used to fall under avant-garde
Oh yeah, like avant-garde, whatever.
or whatever
But
that
still,
group was.
you know what I mean?
Experimental
Yeah.
avant-garde.
Gone.
Gone.
Yeah.
And it's not that hard to look up your previous awards. I did it in 10 seconds and see what the categories were and
Right.
include them. Unless you're just trying to do this bastardized version
To get it back out there.
just to get it back out there and get it going. But there's a lot of people in this scene that do behind the scenes work that are fucking pissed.
Well, yeah.
And are just like, fuck the Fort Worth Weekly. It's a rag now. You know, I'm
Yeah.
going to cancel my subscriptions to a free newspaper. But yeah, no, there's a lot of people who are like, fuck that. And fuck if they do any of these festivals or anything. I'm not going to participate in any of their shit.
Yeah.
Screw
well,
advertising with them anymore. Screw letting them know about anything because they don't support.
See, and the part that was hard too is that we had these limited categories in the best of. And so like my thought process was, oh, this is what they're doing. They're just going to do this as like a best of category. So I was writing in, you know, who I thought like the best of would be in like, you know, hoping that my friends would win these awards or whatever. Not realizing it. So then you see like if you went and voted, I know Jay Smith, you've already voted and stuff, and we saw it like in the best of thing. It's the same people over and over and over again because those were the people who were writing in for the best of thing. And the Fort Worth Weekly Music Awards, people who might have voted on all of those categories may not have, you know, cared to vote during best of. You know what I mean?
Well, and when you had so that's one of the controversies, and Jeff talked about it on his show this week. A lot of people are pissed because they keep saying it's the same 5 bands in every category. It's the same,
Right.
you know.
Right. Yeah. So when he got to
all the
DJ,
members are from the
he
same.
did DJ Me Motor Scooter, DJ
Yeah.
Uncle Toasty, DJ, you know, joking about how it's the same people over and over.
Which is funny, but that's what people, you know, you leave this out there for people to vote. These are the bands that are doing things that are being
Right.
seen,
Right. Aranda Light.
that are running around.
Yeah.
They're playing shows.
Yep. They're playing Friday on the
And you
Green.
gotta remember-
they're top of mind.
That a lot of the times the people that vote in the best of, they're not, like you said, 100% connected to the music scene.
Right.
They just will put in their
Royal
friends,
Sons. They know
who
Royal
they
Sons
know.
just played a show.
the names
Yeah.
they know, or maybe they showed up at Lola's one night and saw Royal Sons. Were like, man, that
Right.
band was pretty badass. I'm gonna put them on there.
Right.
You know, you'll
Right.
get shit like
Or
that.
we know Blake because of Tiffany and
Yeah.
we know he's a singer of a band.
He's a cool dude, man. I'm putting
Yeah.
him on there.
Yeah.
And so you can't really be pissed that it's the same people in every category,
Right.
because
Oh, absolutely.
readers are the ones who wrote it in there.
Right.
When there was a ballot going around, or the
Yeah.
ballot committee was doing it, when we were doing it,
Yeah.
you know, I made sure when I went through and did my ballot that there weren't a bunch of repeats, you know,
Right.
like the same band in rock, but also in hard rock, or also in,
Yeah.
you know, or the same in metal, you know,
Yeah.
because rock, metal, and hard rock kind of all blend together.
Yeah.
So I made sure that these are really metal bands. You know, Royal
Right.
Sons aren't in the metal category.
Right.
They're in the rock category, you know.
Yeah. And you might know that there's like bands or DJs like Moody. He's doing all sorts of stuff kind of quiet and underground. But we would know that, and so we would make sure he was on
Yeah.
the ballot for, you know, the whatever. So
So yeah, this ballot is frankly kind of stupid. It's kind of horrible. It's kind of dumb. I'm on the ballot, and I think it's kind of stupid.
Well-
There's bands on there that are up for best record
Yeah.
that released the record in 2019.
Yes. Yeah. I still think that we should do the potties.
It's
There'll be little toilets. Potties.
the potties. That's pretty good.
Thank you.
Yeah, this really makes me want to shake shit up
Yeah.
and change things up.
No, for real.
Because
We
this
need to
is
sit down. We
bad.
need to brainstorm because we've got lots of friends, a lot of potty friends who would support us in this. And they've got categories that they want that they've
Yeah.
never seen.
They want, yeah, there's a lot of
Yeah.
people that want to write in categories that, I mean,
And we would have a kick ass show.
Yeah.
Dude, we would have a kick ass show.
I said this early in our chat, and I think it fits perfectly. The Fort Worth Weekly is like going to see your little brother play baseball, and he's terrible at it.
Yeah.
But you keep hoping that he'll hit a home run at
Yeah.
least one of these games.
Yeah.
And he just gets up there and whiffs every time.
Yep.
The best awards that I have been to in the last 10 years were the ones that Central Track would do.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Central Tracks were great.
Were great.
When I was doing stuff with the Dallas Observer, their awards weren't that great.
Mhm.
The festival was pretty good.
Yeah.
The award ceremony was fun. There was a lot of cool stuff they did at the award ceremony, but even the awards themselves weren't perfect. There was a lot of issues with it.
Yeah.
This is embarrassing. I'm going to go out on a limb and say, and there we tried to get multiple people from the weekly in here tonight.
We did.
Reached out to even people just to get their opinions on that might write or shoot photos for the weekly. And everyone's scared to come in and talk about this. And
Well,
what's going on?
they're getting a little bit ripped on social media. You know, our friend James, as soon as the post was up about the ballots are open, get out there and vote. Anybody who's on the ballot can use this beautiful art. The art's pretty great.
The art is great. I think it's kind of cool.
And James was like, "Are you guys going to sexualize Danny and Chris again this year?" It was so great. Oh, it was so great. It was pretty funny, but they're getting ripped on a lot of different levels.
The messages I've got today is like, what the fuck is this shit? Here it is, the Fort Worth Weekly just ignoring an entire behind the scenes, the people that work behind the scenes to make this scene good.
And all the bands.
And then,
You know.
a bunch of bands left out. You know what's not on there? And I would have to go back through and double check.
Uh-huh.
There's not a trend music band on there at all.
Well, shit.
And they're fucking killing it.
They're everywhere.
Yeah. They're playing badass shows that are packed out.
Seriously badass shows.
Amplified 817 was half of their bands doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
They're killing
Trent is
it.
killing it, and like, so
see one
why
on
aren't they on there as like music promoters, you know, or like music studio, because they do it all.
But let's put Cody Jinks and Clint Black on there. No,
Clint
I
Black.
like Cody Jinks. We're all good, but it's a song he did with Clint Black.
Oh, okay. I don't know who Cody Jinks is. Sorry.
He used to be in a metal band when he was a badass called Unchecked Aggression. It was awesome.
Jeez.
And
Sounds
then
kind of harsh.
they had the coolest song title ever. I think it was the song title, or maybe I know there was one of the lyrics was it the song or the lyric? Die, die, dead, burning head. And they had a song about killing hookers and stuffing them in the trunk of your car and setting the car on fire.
Wow.
Or burning their bodies.
I don't
It was
know.
so great.
I don't
That's
know.
when metal was good.
Yeah, but you know, like,
Then the world got woke,
yeah.
and metal can't be good anymore.
Sorry, I'm on a totally different tangent
keep
because
going.
like we could have had like Trend Fest, that Panther Fest, whatever it was called. What was it called? Panther. I don't know.
Panther.
That festival that was at Mass over 3 days. It was a weekend.
Psychedelic Panther.
Oh yeah, the psychedelic.
There's a bunch of
Panther.
badass bands on there.
Yeah,
Like 2 of them made it into the ballots.
Right. But like, I mean, there were all sorts of good festivals that have happened over the last year.
That's a whole
Mm,
category right
That's
there.
a whole category right
It's
there.
festival.
Yeah, gone.
Live band,
Yeah.
gone.
So it's a bummer. We wish we could have talked to them about it.
Yeah. And then you put the venue list together and you don't even give Respect to Mass. They're not even on there.
No, they're not even on there. Yeah.
And then I don't know. It's also kind of weird. You bring it to the attention of the editor and Graham Puba of the paper, and he responds with a shitty response. I got nothing to do with this, man.
That was interesting.
Very interesting.
It was because, you know, to me, the editor is the, you know, even
Gateway.
if he wasn't the one who was making any of the decisions, if it was marketing and whatever that was doing it, marketing and sales, I think is what we were told. You're still the editor. It's still you are the ultimate, you know, it's like you're the CEO of the corporation. You're still the one who's ultimately responsible for how everything is going.
And he goes, you know, if you have any questions, you can email me.
Uh-huh.
You never check your fucking email, dude. I know a ton of people that have emailed you over all sorts of shit and you've never gotten back to them.
That's not my experience with him and his email. He's always been very responsive to me with that. So when he said you can email me, I was like, oh yeah, that's a really good idea.
Then you got a response.
Yeah,
I've
I did.
emailed him several times and never got anything back.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So there.
in today's age, you put businesses on blast on social and you get responses.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
If airlines fuck up your flight, you get on Twitter and you yell at them.
Yeah.
That's what we do. That's why these tools are here. Is to yell at people that wrong you.
But maybe, like, as we get closer to, they're supposedly doing some sort of awards festival. As we get closer to the awards festival, maybe we could get somebody on and talk about it.
Well, I got an email here.
Uh-huh. Wow, that was a sigh.
I'm not gonna read all of it here. Well, we do it. Basically, it's talking about the process and the way the ballot was done. But basically, it says here, in the coming weeks, we will make some decisions and then make some announcements about a festival or showcase day or an award ceremony.
Or. Huh. That's no good.
We'll make some decisions and then make some announcements. So
But they've already announced that they're doing an awards showcase.
They also announced in that paper, or the first one, that these weren't just the only categories.
Okay.
This is a selection of categories. So
I think the potties are a good idea. RoboTuner, what do you think, Ian?
we get everybody in on that, and it will dominate.
It will dominate.
Everybody will look to it. We'll be like, "What the hell, man? This is the greatest thing ever."
Be
Not
so friggin' funny to get those little toilet seats that you and it flushes. I got a potty 2023.
That's what it says. It's got a little audio recording. I want a potty. Sweet.
Be so funny if you flushed the potty and like little Tootsie Rolls came out of it.
Now we're onto something. Yeah. Anyway, so that's that. I mean, I don't think we can beat the dead horse anymore.
No, we can't. So
remember when this city was great?
Hey.
And then Sasha Bass got involved?
It's not Sasha Bass's fault about the Fort Worth Weekly Music Awards.
Why can't we blame her? Blame her for everything.
It's not fair.
Why?
You know, here's the thing. The city of Fort Worth is corrupt. And Sasha Bass has a lot to do with the corruption of the city of Fort Worth. I don't believe the Fort Worth Weekly is corrupt.
And
I don't think she has anything to do with it.
Let's go back to a little club called the Tin Panther.
Shit.
And there's a lot of people calling her Sasha Bass a cunt.
Shasha Basha what?
A cunt. And I don't think that's fair.
You know what? It's not fair.
Yeah.
It-
She doesn't lack the depth or the warmth.
You're so stupid. I mean, I like you a lot, but still.
That one got you.
Got me. How?
You walked right into that one.
Yeah. No, and I don't know how to feel about her because she has supported so many of our friends so strongly with their hopes and dreams, and she has made so many great things happen in partnership with a lot of our friends.
At the cost of destroying Sundance Square in downtown.
I don't understand. I don't understand that. For somebody who loves Fort Worth and loves the arts of Fort Worth and stuff, like why she would mess up Sundance Square that bad is beyond me.
Greed.
Is that what it is?
It's got a greed and power. Once you start toying with shit like that, the power and the greed overtake you, and you're like, I have this power to do this, and you don't realize
But you would think that you would want to
You're-
draw people, like the more people that are coming into Sundance Square, the more money that you're going to make. So why are you driving people out of it?
in businesses.
Yeah, that's what
Why
I'm
are
saying.
you pushing businesses that have been down there for 30 years
Yeah,
out of their spots?
right. You know,
Jacking
like
shit up.
there was like a paper goods store that was in Sundance Square at one point, and I remember like stumbling across it, and I was so excited because there's not a lot of stationery stores or paper goods stores anywhere anymore. And when you stumble across one, you're like, yes, and gone
Like-
because they raised the rents too much.
How shitty does the deal have to be that you push out a Dallas Cowboys pro shop?
Seriously,
Like,
for real.
seriously, to where they open their eyes and go, yeah, this is a total, you're fucking us hard with this deal.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to move out of Sundance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Like, really?
yeah.
Two corrupt corporations should, like, be friends with each other.
They should be in bed together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the Cowboys and AT&T. Anyway,
I think I'm out of my drink.
yeah, I'm with you though. I don't get it. And then all this stuff has come out about David Cook over the past week,
Who's David Cook?
the city manager
Oh, yes. Yeah.
that is all flying around with her and
Yep.
BFF and getting all
Yep.
this stuff, and
Yep, they're
that's
banging.
totally probably because
Old man Bassett ain't banging her. He can't get that thing up.
he ran out of blue pills.
You know, I dated a man once that had to use blue pills, and it was fascinating.
Go on, this is fascinating. I'm now interested.
We never did it.
Really?
Never did the deed because he needed blue pills.
And you were like, if you gotta have a pill and I'm not enough, I'm out.
No, that wasn't it. It was actually, he was psychotic. But yeah,
Oh.
maybe
Hmm.
because he needed blue pills. He was a little crazy.
Did they change your mental aspect of things?
Maybe.
You take a bunch of blue pills?
Yeah.
If you can't get your dick hard, that's got to change your mind on things,
If
your
you-
perspective of things. Like, why do I even have this thing anymore? Just blow it off.
I think that they say that it's not incontinence. What's it called? Like erectile dysfunction affects like 25% of men over 40. And so it's not surprising that one of, the millions of people that I've dated had it.
Jeez. Wow.
Millions.
Millions. Thousands.
I'm
Consequently, millions.
popular. What's
All right.
the next?
You want to go to another list?
Sure.
So this, what's it called? Medium.com did a review of the 5 most popular burger places in Fort Worth.
Oh, nice. I love burgers.
You know what? I'm glad you're here for this because I know you like burgers, and
Yeah.
this is a big player here.
Okay.
I want to see what you think and see if these really are the best burgers.
Okay.
Number 5,
Okay.
Wishbone and Flint. You gonna die?
I'm gonna die. I am a huge fan of Wishbone and Flint.
This is a short rib chuck brisket seared in duck sauce.
In
Or
duck,
duck
fat?
fat.
Yes. Anything in duck fat is a winner. I'm telling it's
Like a
so
penis?
good. Yeah, a penis in duck fat is going to be a winner. How is this thing?
Try it. It's good.
I think I tried this at
Shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Yeah. You get it all the junk in the bottom loosened up because that's what they told us to do.
Look at how cool this packaging is.
Wishbone and Flint's great.
I'm going there on Friday.
Are you?
I am.
Mm.
My kids made a reservation for 7. There are 6 of us. Who could the 7th person be?
Oh, I thought you meant at 7 p.m.
No, it's at 6:30. It's early dinner.
Oh, early, huh?
Yeah, I'm hoping to go to the Amber Room afterwards. Ooh.
The old Amber Room.
Oh, that smells good. It smells spicy.
I got a gig on Friday.
It's my birthday.
Cancel all
Woo.
gigs.
Cancel all gigs.
Oh, Sarah from Hex is sending me an email.
Sarah from who?
Hex. I bought one of their camera bags. She wants
Oh.
me to review it.
So, Wishbone and Flint. Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Number 4, Toro Toro.
Ooh, I've never been there.
It's okay.
You been there?
Yeah.
Where's it at?
By your mom's house.
My mom is dead.
I thought they just moved. Let me double check here.
Oh, that bar.
Right?
What's it called? Your mom's place or something?
Yeah, your mom's place.
Your mama?
Yeah. Okay, no, they didn't. They're still down on Main Street. They're down there by
Toro is?
they're by damn, what would that be? Oh, the Cowboys Pro Shop that just left. That's the they moved
All
in
right.
right by the
Okay,
Cowboys Pro Shop. that left.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
They're right by it. Next up, Wild Acre Brewing.
Dude,
Pretty decent joint.
pretty dang decent joint.
Pretty good burger.
That is actually one of my favorite breweries that I've been to.
Now, the brewery and the restaurant, the brewery behind Trinity Distillery,
Mm-hmm.
where the big stage is and all that, and the restaurant are now separate.
Oh.
They're no longer in league together. I don't know if that's public knowledge.
Oh,
so,
shoot, dude.
Bishop Cider has taken them over.
Oh, okay. And I do love Bishop.
Bishop is buying a bunch of people out, and they didn't want anything to do with the restaurant, I think, or maybe vice versa. I'd have to ask someone else that might be slightly related to this show that's not here tonight
Okay.
that knows all this information about what things are going.
Okay.
He just happens to be out of state.
Oh. Is the Wild Acre, is it over by that camera shop?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the restaurants by Camp Bowie.
That is some dang good food.
Yeah,
That is some dang good food.
by Fort Worth Camera.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Number 2, and these guys are getting a brick and mortar store put together. Bricks Barbecue.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they've served out of a truck right behind,
It's
Tricks
right
of
off
the
Main.
Trade.
Yeah.
Yeah. right there off Main, right
Yep.
there in the Southside Village.
South Village, yeah.
And they're getting a brick and mortar that sits right behind the old Mass building. That's where their brick and mortar is going to be.
Oh, okay.
And what I hope one day will be the corner of fun.
You know what? I'm hopeful as well. That'd be great.
I got ideas.
Okay.
And then number 1, Dane's Craft Barbecue, their burger.
Out.
You don't like their burger?
I've never had their burger.
Oh, I've had their burger. It's pretty damn good.
Is it? Is it number 1?
Man, it's hard to say who's number 1 on the burger list. There's a lot of stuff left off on this list.
I mean, I can't believe Rodeo Goat's not on there.
Well, I'm going to pull out the Fort Worth Weekly Best of,
Oh, good. Okay.
and we're going to go down their burger top 5. Reader's choice was Rodeo Goat.
Because Rodeo Goat kicks ass at
Rodeo Goat
burgers.
is great.
It's so good.
These aren't in any order, but they have 5 in here.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm totally on board with 3 of them.
Okay.
Maybe 4. Let's see. Okay. The Bearded Lady.
Oh, yes, absolutely. And they've got a burger of the month that they do.
That's a big fat ass half-pound burger.
It's rad. Their burgers of the month are always good.
They throw Danes in here again.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorites, which I'm going to have to go with the north location, is Fred's.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Fred's burgers are excellent.
Fred's is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And that one off of Western Center in the north,
Mm-hmm.
that's the one I hit the most. And just ate there the other day and had a burger and was like,
Did you really? I haven't been there since March 17th of like 2020.
that was a weird day. We did the show from there that day.
I know.
And then Pouring Glory.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a really
Fantastic
good
burger.
Yeah, for sure.
And last but not least, under Critics' Choice, is Rodeo Goat.
Nice. Yeah, Rodeo Goat's awesome.
Now, a few of those places, you got to sit down, you got to wait for your burger. And I've got a list here.
Dude, Rodeo Goat is a great place to wait for your burger because you can get the chips and queso and it will change your life.
Oh, no, that's true.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah.
And
It
they've
totally-
got Moontang.
Yeah. It totally changed my life course.
For real.
I changed what I wanted to do in life. I was going to be a plastic surgeon. Now I'm just a podcaster. So there's a place. Now, this is often overlooked because, when it comes to Fort Worth, if you go too far north of downtown, it doesn't count anymore, even though Fort Worth city limits goes all the way up to Alliance Airport.
Right. Yeah.
So off of Beach in Western Center is a new place called BB's Burger Shack that sits in the shopping center where the Kroger is.
Oh, okay.
It used to be a Chinese restaurant called No Fucking Way.
Oh, it wasn't.
Fucking
No,
Way?
it was fucking way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know exactly where that is. I used to eat there all the time.
Okay. So that corner building,
It's now BB's Burger.
and they're fantastic.
Are they really?
Great. So
Okay.
good. Then you can't have a list without having the M&O station right there by Docks.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Been there forever.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good lunchtime burger. Quick, big fat patty.
Yeah.
And then one of my favorite burgers is the Woodshed Burger.
I've never had the burger at the Woodshed.
It'll give you what do they call it? Shingles.
Shingles? It'll give you shackles?
It'll inflame you so much that you'll start itching all over your body because it's so good. That's a selling point, huh?
I guess
You like that?
so. Ah.
Then,
Do you want people to call in and tell us their favorite burger?
yeah, 682-593-JJTM. I don't even know if this is freaking working. So it'd be nice if someone did call just to see if it worked. Test this out. The 2 other places I have, or 3 other places I have that are pretty decent. Griff's.
Oh, dude, Griff's burgers are so good.
That's always just a good one for lunch. You
Yep.
just run in and grab.
And Kincaid's.
Jay's Casa Burger over in, it's River Oaks technically, but I mean, you're not that far. There's Fort Worth cops there all the time, so you're not
Mhm.
that far out of Fort Worth. And then another one that's all spread out all over because you can get one in River Oaks, one in Granbury, and then one in Cleburne, I'm told. Grump's Burger.
Dude, Grumps is so good.
And you can get frozen.
Jack and Coke.
Yep.
It's delicious. And their fried pickles at Grumps.
Yeah.
So good.
That joint's good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of it. So that's if I went fast food burgers, which favorite?
My favorite fast food burger is In-N-Out. Animal style. Delicious.
My
And-
favorite fast food is Brahms.
Oh, okay.
But then If I have to choose between Whataburger or In-N-Out, I'll choose whichever has the shortest line.
My
Because I don't care. I'm not in this war. They're both good burgers.
I go with
different
In-N-Out,
times.
and then second, my favorite fast food burger of all time is
Carl's Jr.
that's right, the Western Bacon Cheeseburger at Carl's Jr.
I had to think about that.
My
like,
favorite.
what?
I had one when I was in Utah. I was like, "This is the life. This is the life."
Yeah, that was weird.
It's my favorite.
I've seen someone freak out at a Carl's Jr. as we're going to a photo shoot out in the middle of nowhere. We're going out to the, what was that? Caddo Lake
Yep.
Weapons Depot and all that.
Yep. Yep.
Driving on the highway. Oh my God.
And then my
Okay.
son, he really is your best friend. Took you to Carl's Jr. and a cemetery.
The cemetery was we just happened upon that.
Yeah,
That's kinda cool.
Yeah. No, it was great. Yeah. And then
That
I
was a
get
weird
in.
cemetery too.
Then Whataburger is okay.
That's
all
I
right.
forgot about that cemetery.
And it was pretty rad
It was like 4 graves in the middle of the woods.
because
in
it
the
was a
middle of nowhere.
family. It was a family one. The house was right, through the trees.
In the middle of that
Weapons Depot.
weapons depot.
Yep.
Weird. All right. Also, since we brought up Whataburger,
Shaw's wasn't on that list, and Shaw's got a good burger too.
oh yeah, Shaw's does have a good burger.
Mhm.
Do you ever go to the Whataburger store online and just see all the crazy shit they have for sale?
I do not. No. I've gone to the Best Made store in person, the Best Made Emporium.
That's not Whataburger or the store that I'm talking about online. So
I'm talking about pickles.
yeah, we're still talking about burgers. And there was a big
Jeff got a Hawaiian shirt from there.
stink today or this week about James Avery teamed up with Whataburger
Shut up.
and they started making charms and jewelry.
With crosses on him?
Look, it's little fancy and spicy ketchup packets.
Okay, that's cute.
And then they make the little Whataburger cup and a little thing of fries, a little Whataburger symbol.
Okay, that's cute. That's cute. Whataburgers for everyone. I love it.
The coolest thing one night was when
I'm not down with James Avery, though.
you talk about someone that loves God.
You're right.
It's James Avery.
It's James Avery.
And the people that buy James Avery shit, that's a cult.
That's 100% a cult.
Like they are
like the
all-
Whataburger people.
Yeah.
Cult.
They're the In-N-Out people are from California and they're a cult.
Shut up.
They're fucking up the state.
Shut up.
You don't California my Texas.
California, whatever I want.
Oh. I was going somewhere.
You were going with the Whataburger.
I know. Oh, one night we were sitting in here and Sheridan was here.
Uh-huh.
And she's just like, kicks back from the table and is like, look at my shoes. And she had Whataburger shoes on and they were badass.
That's rad.
They were
Yeah.
the coolest shoes ever. I was
Yeah,
like, oh
they
my
do
God.
have good merch.
Freaking awesome.
Whataburger has good, like they've got like the old like 80s style windbreakers, but it's got like the Whataburger stuff on it. It's pretty rad.
You should buy a bunch of Whataburger stuff and go to In-N-Out and order a burger.
Absolutely
See what
not.
happens. They'll spin in it.
No. I'm not going to do it.
They'll Californiaize it for you.
Mm-mm.
Let's see.
The best thing though, well, one of my favorite things about In-N-Out Burger is that you can get a lemon up. Half lemonade, half 7-Up. It's the best.
You can do that QT too.
Oh.
Or you can just get it because it comes in a fountain already put together. You don't have to get all crafty.
Really?
You don't have to be a chemist.
They lemon up it up.
They already have lemon Sprite or lemon 7-Up.
Wow.
Yep. Depending on the fountain.
Lemonite.
So now we've come to the portion of our show where you're going to preview your OnlyFans.
Oh no. I'm a little bit too tipsy.
Are you?
Yeah.
So you had this idea
Correct.
that
So I stumbled across bad like Penthouse forum letters, like forum rejects,
Mhm.
if you will. And I thought a way for me to make money would be to read these letters to people on what's it called?
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
You got to be all sexy about it.
Got to be all sexy about it.
And then you were going to have cameras pointed at certain body parts.
Correct. Depending on the level of money that people pay. They can
Yeah.
look at my feet. They can look at my teeth. Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Naughty bits?
I don't know about naughty.
Can you recite one like Ace Ventura did with your butt? You read one, but you make
Friends,
your butt.
Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. No. No.
You can't. That won't be a level.
No, that won't be a level.
That'd be a weird one.
Yeah, no. But I'm
Why is this lady talking with her butt? I'm not paying $12.99 a month for this.
yeah. So I actually found a website called Forum Rejects.
Well, don't tell them your source material.
Oh, sorry.
Then they can just run out there and not pay you. You're
But
giving stuff away.
the part of it is me.
That's
I
true.
am the selling point.
So we're gonna sit back. Do you need any music? Do you need a music bed for this? Like some sexy music?
No, I don't think so.
You sure?
Yeah, I believe.
Okay.
So, the premise of this website cracks me up. It's one dude who's written all of these letters to Penthouse Forum, and they all get rejected.
It's funny.
Yeah, it's really, really funny. So this one is called Louise at the Circus.
Louise at the circus.
Dear Forum, I wanted to let you know about the sexiest woman I've ever met. I am now in my 50s, and even though I met her 30 years ago, the memory of her still haunts me. Before you dismiss this letter as outdated, let me warn you that our sex was just as wild in the 70s as it is today. Does that mean he ended up with her? Oh, man. Wild. So, I worked with Louise in a small office. The sexual revolution was in full swing then, and Lou was always going braless. It used to drive me wild to see her great globes beneath the tight stretched material of her blouse. I used to imagine her breasts were two really fat elephants, and her blouse was a circus tent that had collapsed.
You can't crack up while you're doing this.
I know I can't crack up. Sorry. Damn if those fat elephants weren't trying to get out from under that blousy tent. One time while masturbating, I imagined that I was an elephant tamer and I was prodding and poking those elephants with my elephant tamer tool. The hell's an elephant tamer tool? I need to know. I imagined that if I managed to free those elephants from that circus tent, that I would give them a good hosing down. I know that elephants like to be washed down, and Louise's fat elephant breasts would probably like it too.
682-593-JJTM.
Nothing in the chat room yet. One day, we had a company outing at a park. Lou was wearing a pair of shorts and a bikini top. Her stomach was flat. I remember it was really flat, but not totally flat. In the 80s, I thought that the curve of my television screen was about as curved as Louise's stomach. That was handy because I rented a lot of porn movies, and whenever they zoomed in on the woman's stomach, I felt that curve of the screen, and my stomach matched really well. It would get me very hot. I'll never get one of those flat TVs. I don't care if the resolution is better. Lou's shorts were a little tight that day as well. She had a little camel toe going. I started to imagine that she had a whole circus going on. finally I got enough courage and asked Lou out. It just so happened that the Ringling Brothers were in town. I succumbed to P.T. Barnum's wild pitches and bought 2 tickets. Lou and I started by going to the sideshow. Back then they had real freaks. The bearded lady and the Siamese twins. It was great. I don't think Lou liked it, though. She did like the snake house. Once she even said, "Look at the size of that one." When the show started, Lou commented on how she thought they should let the elephants free. When Lou saw the camels, she remarked on their toes and how they were really interesting. I told her that if she didn't stop with all this dirty talk, I was going to take her out to my custom van and give her a spanking on the waterbed. She agreed that a romp in the van was a great idea.
A waterbed in a van?
Yeah,
What kind of gas mileage does this guy get?
I don't know. You'd think it would be too heavy for the axles,
Way too
but
heavy.
I don't know. I was amazed at her beauty. Her breasts weren't like fat elephants at all. The skin was much smoother than I imagined. It was like they were made from 2 half bowling balls with the consistency of Jell-O. I massaged those Jell-O semi-spherical bowling balls while Louise moaned like a broken vacuum cleaner. I can't even imagine what a broken vacuum cleaner would moan like. Should I keep going?
Yeah, keep going.
Okay.
I almost need a blue pill.
Soon Louise removed her shorts. I couldn't keep my eyes off her pubic region. Louise was the first woman I had met that had neatly trimmed pubic hair. It was trimmed in sort of a rectangle. It looked like a farmer's field looks from an airplane. I really enjoyed slowly running my finger through it as if I was driving a miniature tractor, disking and planing the fields. I don't know what that means. I imagined that if she had ever got crabs, someone could fly a miniature crop duster over the area and kill them off. Louise couldn't take my teasing any longer. "Please," she said, "I want you inside me." I took off my pants, and when I removed my underwear, my erect penis bounced like an 8-foot length of molding when you remove it from the rack at the Home Depot. "It's gorgeous," she said. I sort of felt that way too. I had often thought of my penis as an Italian sausage, and well, Louise, she was hungry for that sausage, as a Super Bowl fan was after a few beers. I don't know. And then it just gets worse.
That's how you're just going to give it up?
Well, he put a sausage into her warm, creamy center and started to rock back and forth. Soon, they were rocking like the old folks waiting for a table at the Cracker Barrel. Eventually,
Genius.
I could feel Lou's vaginal walls tighten up like a lawnmower that is trying to mow some really long, wet grass. She drove me over the edge. It was one of the best orgasms I ever had. I'll never forget that, Vixen. Thanks, Tim.
And that's it.
That was it.
The funniest one, someone posted on Reddit a while back that this guy did, where he's like,
One time I took a job cleaning pools. It was a good way to keep my
that it?
tan and to see how the truly wealthy lived. Most of the time, the people weren't even home. I doubt they swam in the damn pool either, but my paycheck cashed and I had free time for auditions. One time I was cleaning a pool in the hills and the owner was around. She was an older woman, probably in her 40s. She looked pretty good for her age in a way that money helps. It was a hot day and I wasn't wearing a shirt while I worked. Older lady in her early 40s. Get the fuck out of here.
this is the one where he goes off and starts talking about her body.
Yeah.
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 Read that part. That part made me laugh.
Tina looked like an attractive woman. She was wearing white cotton pants, a long sleeve shirt, and white sneakers. She was very preppy and not really my type. It's been a long time since I've been with a man, she said. I didn't know if there had been women in the meantime or if she was just trying to talk about her dry spell. I think she was alluding to a long bout of bad luck. I didn't know what to say, so I sat there silently. Do you think I'm attractive, Jim? She said. I do. I think you look very nice in your outfit. I said, where the fuck did I come up with that outfit? What was I thinking? Tina leaned over and started kissing me. It was a little awkward. As we went down the hall to the bedroom, Tina again said something about not being with someone in a long time. I didn't know what to say, so I just kept my mouth shut. Didn't Ben Franklin once say it's better to keep your mouth shut and to be thought of an idiot than to open it and not get laid? Either way, I followed Tina into the bedroom. I moved closer to her and started to remove her top. I tried to do this in a sensual way, but I was a little clumsy. The neck of her top got stuck on her chin, and for a while she looked like the loser in a hockey fight. While she was struggling to remove her top, I noticed the wrinkled skin of her upper chest. I had only been with younger women at this point, and the excess skin did not strike me as attractive. Soon her top was off, and we were kissing again. I removed her bra. Fortunately, that went more smoothly. It wasn't an Arthur Fonzarelli one-hander, but it was close. Her breasts were small and fairly firm. I was excited to touch them, and she reacted positively. Do you want me to keep going?
Yeah. So at some point,
I bent down to remove her pants. I gently nudged her to lay down on the bed while I wrestled the chinos off her thighs. I grabbed her panties at the same time, and off it all went. I looked down to see what appeared to be 40 years' worth of pubic hair growth. It looked as if a man with an afro had beat me to the cunnilingus portion of today's events. I couldn't believe the size of her bush. Damn, I thought, she needs to sleep with a guy that trims the fucking hedges. Skip wishes he existed beneath the waist right now. It's for his redstones. Shit.
it's pretty good.
It's genius. I'm going to make a lot of money.
That guy, pretty good.
He's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then once you figure out the style, you start writing your own.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I need to do.
Start ghostwriting it. Jeez. Pretty awesome.
Yep.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. That just made me giggle. Like, they're so bad.
So bad.
The
So
circus
terrible.
elephants. They weren't like elephants at all. They were like bowling balls made of jello.
Underneath a tent that had fallen. A fallen circus tent.
What an imagination, Tim.
He's a good dude. He's a good dude. He
Yep.
knows.
Yep.
He knows. Well,
What's next?
I don't have much more. It's been a slow week.
Huh. Okay. Did you get me anything for Susie Palooza?
Has that started? Are we deep into it?
You know it starts the 1st of October and it goes through the 14th.
And what are we what's the plan? What do you got going on? You're gonna go eat
I'm
Wishbone
going.
of Flint?
Yep.
Is that gonna be the big highlight? Is there more?
That is
Is there a Saturday, a Sunday thing?
It's possible.
Are you gonna go mix in like a
Here's what I know. After dinner on Friday evening, I will be going to Lola's. So if anybody would like to celebrate with me on my birthday, you can go to Lola's and buy me a drink. Because I will not be sober Octobering it that day.
you're just going full
I'm going full.
on. You want to vomit?
No, I don't want to vomit.
Okay.
So don't buy me shots.
That's already gonna happen. You know that.
You can buy me a drink, but not a shot.
Okay. So you're going full bore.
Yes.
On.
I will not be driving.
Okay. And then what? Is that the grand finale of Susie Palooza, or are we gonna
Susie
keep going?
Palooza, no, typically ends that day. However, if things happen during the month that I'm like, oh, like let's do that for Susie Palooza. Like I think Sunday is a yoga class at Lola's with Gabby
saw
from the
that.
Kush,
I saw that.
and I want to go.
Good deal. You gonna be recovered by then?
Yeah, no, I should be recovered by then as long as I don't drink again on Saturday night.
You're gonna tie one on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know of much else happening this weekend going around right now. I haven't even looked because I've been busy.
Mm-hmm.
But I do know that the 29th is getting a lot closer.
Ooh, October 29th?
Yes.
What's happening on that day?
Well,
Oh, the Methinks have a show.
yes.
Yeah.
With
An album release show.
an album
It's
release
like a
show.
big deal.
And it's going to be with a band called
Let me look it up. I can tell you who they're playing with. Hold on, just
that
one
band
second.
called?
Hold on. One minute.
they're like a metal band.
Maybe.
The Spectacle?
Lola's. Who?
Yeah, they're playing with a band called The Spectacle. And then there's another band called The
never
Local
heard of 'em.
Gringos.
Oh, the Loco Gringos.
They're playing that show too?
Oh, hey, the yoga is on Saturday at 2:30 p.m.
You're not going to be available
I'll
for
be
that.
there. And the rummage sale, rock and roll rummage sale. Lady
It's
Lord,
Sunday.
Lady Lord's Gourds will be there on Sunday, so we should go support them.
Go grab some of Lady Lord's gourds.
The
They're like elephants underneath the circus tent.
I need to do a whole letter about Lady Lord's Gourds.
Lady Lord's gourds.
The Methinks album release with the Spectacle and the Loco Gringos at Lola's.
Yes. As far as national shows go, there is a band tomorrow night in town that I'm going to go shoot called Meshuggah.
Meshuggah,
Yes.
like the old Yiddish phrase.
Yes. Meshuggah.
Meshuggah, yeah.
And then opening for them is a band, and this is the last time they will be through Dallas, named Torch. Or as you might have heard us talk about on the show as Torche. Torchi?
Never heard of them.
A Torch and In Flames.
This is tomorrow
Swedish
night?
metal band In Flames. Tomorrow night. They're playing the Factory. We can no longer call it the Bomb Factory because of this is a woke world now, and we can name anything after anything violent.
Shush.
So it's called the Factory.
Like a factory's not violent.
I guess not as bad as the Bomb Factory.
That's just dumb.
But In Flames, who I'm a big fan of, Torch, who I'm a huge fan of, and Meshuggah, who I am a fantastical fan of. It's three bands I really, really, really want to see.
Oh, that's exciting for you.
Yeah, very rarely is there a bill where you want to see everybody front to back.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go shoot them tomorrow, and I'm digging it. I'm ready. I'm
Cool.
excited.
Cool.
Pants are ready.
Nice. I think I'm going to go visit my granddaughter tomorrow.
You do that,
Mm-hmm.
it'll be a lot more peaceful than the place I'm at.
Yes.
A lot more peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the 26th of this month,
Oh, Craig Gord says, I can't wait till the 26th of the month.
Pussifer returns, and they're playing Will Rogers Auditorium.
I've heard of Pussifer.
Yeah, I told you and Jeff, y'all need to go to that show. It'll change your life. It'll totally alter your life plans.
I think I'm busy that day.
Okay. Well, your fault. Your loss. Your loss.
Pussifer.
Yep, that's going to be a good show. And then we got
Do I know people in Pussifer?
bunch of metal. Yeah, the lead singer of Tool, Maynard James Keenan.
Oh, that's right. It's the two people.
Yeah,
Yes. Okay.
big. It's more like going to see a play or a musical.
Did you get me tickets for my birthday?
No,
Oh, okay.
I don't buy concert tickets anymore.
Okie dokie.
I haven't since 6 years ago.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Uh-huh.
I wonder how much they are. I haven't looked.
I don't know.
I don't know. Do you want to be the writer? Kick Matt out of the spot?
No, I know how much Matt enjoyed it.
Matt wants to go elevated.
Oh, nice.
This
I want to
time.
be elevated next weekend. I need to message Tim.
We can't talk about next weekend, can we?
Mm-mm.
Wait, is it next weekend?
Uh-huh.
Weekend after next.
Nope. Next weekend.
29th. The
Not-
Spectacle and the Methinks.
Yes. And Loco Gringos.
And Loco Gringos.
I have to pull out my pull tab,
Yes.
wear my necklace.
Or something.
Who am I
Yeah.
going to support that night with my clothing?
It's such a battle.
It is a battle. I'll probably wear my Methinks baseball tee.
Yeah, you should. It's their show.
I'll wear...
But it's also Halloween.
Oh, shoot.
And
I'll
everybody's
wear
going to
cat
be
ears.
costumed.
I'll wear cat ears and a plaid mini skirt.
Yeah, we don't talk about the Misfits being in town on the 29th. Fuck those guys coming in here and screwing shit up.
Is
I mean, do you want to go see an old fat ass Glenn Danzig that can, got his ass beat by one punch backstage? Or bands that are, your buddies, your pals, your friends?
my pals? I want to see my
Yeah.
pals.
Yeah. What have the Misfits ever done for you? Nothing?
Yeah.
Nothing. Nothing?
Oh, hey, so we can talk about it? You're giving me the why not?
Let's wait.
Okay.
Let's wait.
He said, well, yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah.
Hey, so Friday, Eric, I expect to see you at Lola's for my birthday.
We'll see. Stop forcing people into doing things they
Eric.
don't want to.
Eric, I better see you at Lola's on Friday for my birthday.
Oh.
What else do we have going on? Anything exciting?
Nope, that's all I can think of right now
It's
for
kind
this
of
week.
a quiet show this week.
It's kind of chill.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of relaxed. We just
Okay,
gotta
good.
be chill
Yeah.
and relaxed
Mm-hmm.
and calm. Matt's in Hawaii. We could call him, see if
Got
he's
that
landed yet.
aloha spirit. Let's do it. Let's try calling him.
Let's call him. Oh, wait, hold on.
Uh-oh, what?
No, it's not going to work. Here, let's see. You ready?
Yep.
Oh, shit. What's his name?
Stubbs.
That's the guy I do the show with?
Yeah, I think that's how he's in your phone. He's in my phone as Suck It Stubbs.
Let's see here. Let's see. It'll work. I don't know if this will work.
Your call has been forwarded to
That
an
son of a bitch is still on a plane.
Oh, man.
God dang it. Still on a plane.
Dang it.
Anyway,
That would have been funny.
it would have been funny.
I'm trying to think. Listen to Fort Worth Famous. We have a 3-hour show.
Go over to As an Artist.
Oh,
Our
okay.
buddy Sosa
Yeah.
has one Ray Liberio on this week.
Oh,
Or
dude,
this
that's
month.
pretty rad.
And it was a great interview.
I love Ray.
Go check it out.
Yeah.
I haven't started you guys yet. I'll do that tomorrow.
Okie dokie.
Jeff's is good. He goes through the Fort Worth Weekly nominations a lot better than we do.
Mm-hmm.
We just bitched and yelled and complained
Mm-hmm.
because everybody's doing that. And Andrew Turner has Avery Burke on this week.
Oh, man, I love her.
Yeah. So there's some good lineups. There's some good stuff going on.
Yeah. And Avery's a former trend music person. We need to get the trend people in here.
We do, because I have lots of questions.
You know, and it could be a fun one to do at like Good Karma. You know, smoke some sticks, drink some good whiskey, and sit and talk to them. I guess we could smoke sticks here.
I guess.
That's what they like to do.
I guess. They're young.
They are.
Yeah. They haven't battled the testicular cancer yet from smoking cigars.
They haven't had to start taking blue pills.
No.
Yeah.
I haven't had to start taking blue pills. Oh, didn't. Oh,
That rim shot was a little late.
little late. Yeah, it was turned down the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I've got. I mean, they're really. This was a chill week.
Okay.
A very, very chill week.
Uh-huh.
I didn't want to get into too much political stuff because the railroad unions said "fuck you" on their agreement, and so they may still go on strike and shut all the railroads down.
Mm-hmm.
No one wants to talk about that.
No.
Do you care about the DART rocket that NASA shot at the asteroid?
No, I thought you were
Meteor?
talking about Dallas area
Rapid
transit.
No.
Yeah. No.
Or the BART, the Bay Area Rapid Transit.
Yeah. But you said DART. The DART something.
Or the Darts, the band.
Yeah. No.
They used to tour as me motor scooter.
So, do you ever listen to books like on Audible?
Yeah. I've got the entire Dark Tower series on Audible.
Okay. So
It's Steve Martin's book.
I've known about like people listening to books for a very long time. And back in the day you could get them like on cassette, a book on cassette, but it was limited, very limited.
We used to do that
Availability.
on road trips. Like that was a big thing with my family. They
Uh-huh.
would exchange. Like you'd go to the library and check out CDs,
Mm-hmm.
books on CD,
Mm-hmm.
and you'd pass them around to car as you drove.
Okay. So I was never a fan at all. And I recently drove from Utah to Texas. It's 2 days.
That was a fast ass drive.
Right?
What
2
were you in, a
days.
jet car?
And it is minimum about 9 to 10 hours a day. So I thought my friend Terry Jean, she was like, hey, you can use my Audible account and listen to a book.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, cool. Like, let me do this thing. And I listened to a book called The Maid.
50 Shades of Grey.
No.
Oh.
No. And it's a murder mystery. It's about a maid, obviously. Her name's Molly.
Molly the Maid.
Yeah.
Wow,
And
that's stretch.
She works at the Regency Hotel in New York City. And there is a murder that happens and she gets caught up in it.
Mm.
And it was so good. It was so excellent. Oh, motion detected at my driveway. Who's at my house?
Batman. Does it so now that you've done this, are you thinking about getting an Audible account?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I will continue to use Jeannie's because I was going for, I want to get my steps in.
Does she have a shit ton of books?
Yes.
Yeah.
She does. And one of the books that she has, I was walking yesterday and I was like, I need like something to keep me company because I realized walking with Jeff or hiking with Jeff the other day, I probably went for twice as long as I would have had I been alone with my dog. I would have, you know what I mean? Like I would have turned around like way soon, So I was like, well, let me listen to a book while I walk. I live near a grade school that's got a track. So I was like, I'll go walk the track and I'll listen to this book. And I was listening to Crying in H Mart. Have you ever been to an H Mart? We've got one up in Plano-ish area.
Yes, that's the Asian market.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And it is fantastic. The
They
store.
have one in Arlington.
Do they really? An H Mart?
I thought we drove by it one day.
Not an H Mart.
It's built out like an H Mart.
Like an H Mart, but not an H Mart.
It's the Asian Times Square.
I've been to yes, I have driven by the Asian Times Square.
It's kind of like the H Mart, sort of.
Yeah. So, but almost the entire first chapter of this book is this girl who is Asian American. Her mom is from Korea and her father is from America. Talking about like describing the H Mart. And I was like, it was great. And talking about her connectivity to her heritage through this store. It was really cool. Really, really cool. And so I'm listening to that as I'm walking. But I never knew the joy of listening to a book until I started driving home.
Well, the great thing is when you get, like, there are some people that are just fantastic voice actors
Yes.
that
yes.
read these that are great.
Yeah, like the
Matt
person,
Stubbs is one of them now. He's on
yeah.
Audible.
Yeah, I know
That's
he's
weird.
on Audible. But the girl who did The Maid, she was fantastic.
There's a guy that does the Star Wars ones, and they're like a production. Like the Star Wars ones, they'll put in sound effects and stuff as you're listening.
Mm-hmm.
But like the Steve Martin one I have, where he does, it's one I can't remember which one it is,
That's what Eric just said. That's my favorite Steve Martin series.
but he's reading it, and so he's
Nice.
reading his writing
Right on.
and inflecting it the way he wants to,
yeah,
and it's fantastic.
That's
It's
awesome.
really, really, really good.
yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
Way better
That's
than
the way to
Susie reading Bad Erotica.
Well, I mean, we can
I
get
think,
you
I
going.
think I did
mean,
good.
We'll throw the compressor on there. We'll make it sound.
I mean, I can go way more breathy.
we can ASMR it
Yeah, for sure.
totally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't remember, but it was really when you get a good
Voice actor.
because
Mm-hmm.
the Dark Tower series is really good, but then like halfway through it changes actors.
Okay.
Are the guys doing the voice, and you're like, doesn't feel right to me.
Yeah.
As you've already invested all this time and money, into this series, and all of a sudden it just.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a guy that reads the Star Wars series that's really, really good, but I can't seem to find it.
All of a sudden,
Who's
I've
it?
got the yawnies.
Frank Mueller does the Dark Towers.
Okay.
I finally found it.
Mm-hmm.
The Audible account, and then there was a guy that did the Tom Clancy books.
There was a time where I loved Tom Clancy books.
And then
I was very into them, like in the early 90s.
Then you got the one another one I have on here is Artie Lang's Too Fat to Fish. And he had him and a bunch of the Stern guys all read it, and then a bunch of the Whack Packers come in, and like Gary the Slow Adult, because you can't say, like, you can't understand what he's saying through the chapters. It's very hard.
Oh, wow.
Like, it turned into a funny thing for the Audible.
So I picked up a book. I talk about this on my podcast, but I picked up a book in the airport because, I love to read on planes, and I couldn't find a Reader's Digest.
Mm-hmm.
So it was called The Paper Palace. It's Reese's book club. Reese Witherspoon. She's so cute and adorable and like light and flights of fancy kind of a gal to me in my head. This book, The Paper Palace, was full of trauma. Full of trauma.
Best Reese Witherspoon movie.
Rushmore. Tracy Flick was an excellent character.
That one's great. Fantastic.
Yeah.
See, I'm going to think about this one.
I love her. I probably love her in everything. But
Election.
Terry's got like The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, One to Watch, The Dutch House, The Terminalist. This will be funny later. Where the Crawdads Sing. Like, there's all sorts of good books in here. So I've got plenty to keep me company on my walks. So,
What was that?
Audible. Check it out.
What was that movie she was in? Cruel Intentions, when she's all young, sweet and clean and pure. Sweet Home Alabama?
That's probably my favorite.
Really?
Yeah,
Is Sweet Home Alabama?
probably my favorite is Sweet Home Alabama.
The dumbest line ever in any movie that aggravates the fuck out of me
Was?
when she punches what's her name? The mom,
Oh, Candace Bergen?
Candace Bergen, and her dad walks over and goes, "The South will rise again."
That's really dumb.
And I was like, "Oh fuck, this movie."
Yeah, but you got a baby in
In
a
a bar.
bar. That's one of the best lines ever in a movie.
I've said that a few times at some of our local establishments.
Yeah. And I mean, who doesn't love that song? Not by the band Alabama, like I
The
thought
guy-
it was.
the,
100%. How is it possible that Sweet Home Alabama is not sung by Alabama the band?
It's not. It's Leonard Skinner. But when they're in the glass shop
Yeah.
and the gay guy,
Yeah.
they're talking about, oh, this is formed when lightning hits the sand.
Yeah.
And he just goes, "You're pulling my dick."
It's a
Like,
great
real loud.
movie.
That movie is funny.
It's so
There's some funny
good.
shit in there.
Yeah.
Ah, Trash Pockets is with me. Cruel Intentions.
Oh,
She's
get out of here,
sweet,
Trash
clean.
Pockets.
She's so young. Have you seen? Oh,
That's so creepy. Do you understand how like truly creepy
Yeah,
it
that's
sounds for you to say that? Ugh.
that movie's dark.
That's like probably the biggest turnoff I've ever heard come out of your mouth ever.
You need a blue pill.
I need a blue pill.
The show she does on Apple Plus, the morning show,
Oh, yeah.
is incredible.
Is it really good?
It's really, really, really good.
That's awesome. So it's like well written, well acted,
Yeah,
good.
Aniston's good in it.
Yeah.
What's his name? Steve's good in it. It's a good show.
Very cool. Yeah.
Very, very good show.
So Reese Witherspoon, you did me dirty with that Paper Palace. I was like all excited, thinking it was going to be a great like light, because like the cover of it's all springtime and beautiful and pastels, and then it was trauma, generational trauma.
Good Lord, the list of shit she has coming out. Legally Blonde 3.
Oh yeah. Ooh, Legally Blonde's right up there with Sweet Home Alabama.
What else?
Oh, you go here? I go here too.
You're pulling my dick.
What? Like it's hard?
Oh, that show. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's our greatest hits. That's neat. Audible's great. I love Audible. Now,
Mm-hmm.
does it bother you if someone says, "I'm reading a book," and you find out they're actually listening to it? I'm reading this book.
You know, yes, it bothers me, but I understand why it is said that way. But I don't know. Like if I were to tell somebody, would I say I read The Maid or would I say I listened to The Maid? I don't know. I'm still too new to the whole thing.
Just say you read it. Everybody says they read it. Everybody that
Yeah.
uses Audible is like, "I read that book,"
Yeah.
and then you find out, you
You didn't read it. Somebody read
didn't
it
read
to you.
Someone read it to you.
So yeah.
But yeah, it's good. I like Audible.
Yeah.
It works. The problem is I stopped using it because podcasts get in the way,
Oh, because you listen to podcasts?
and there's so many I listen to.
Mm-hmm.
And I listen to all our friends because I know there's going to be one day I'm out and they're going to be like, we talked about blah, blah, blah in this week's episode. And I'll have to be like, "Oh, yeah, you did, man. And that was really good. And blah, 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 blah." If I keep listening to Audible, there'll be the one time where I go, "Oh, I didn't listen to this week's episode."
Oh, see, and I'm always like, I'm so far behind. I'll get to that episode soon.
That's a good excuse,
Mm-hmm.
but you never do.
I don't.
You don't.
No, it's a fargan lie.
You don't listen to anybody's shows.
I do too.
You're like Matt.
Subs?
Yeah.
I listen to people's shows.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Uh-huh.
Little birdie told me you just listen to your own.
I do listen back to my own because sometimes Ivy has to cut stuff out and I want to make sure that I don't sound like a doofus.
Lizzo, is she unhealthy?
Lizzo is healthy as fuck.
Mm,
No?
No.
She's not? What are her cholesterol levels?
super high.
They are?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I've got them.
You've got
them?
them?
Read them to you?
Yeah.
385.
How's her blood sugar levels? She's fine.
Super high.
She's healthy.
She's not fine. She blew on a flute that she shouldn't have touched
Oh, get the fuck out of here. Get out.
and twerked
Get out.
at the same time. Did
Get
you see-
out.
You see the other video of her blowing on the flute where she actually played it right? She wasn't in concert. She did it in the hall. at the museum?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty badass. That was good.
No, she's a fantastic flautist.
Is that what you call it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. A flautist.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, this just in.
Yeah, she can, Eric.
Whataburger is offering a limited edition chili cheeseburger that has Fritos on it.
A Frito pie
chili
burger?
cheeseburger.
That's got to be good.
Oh my God. And I just started a diet. That's why.
I might go get one on my way home.
You son of a bitch.
Give me a drink.
All right, well, that's all I got. I'm done.
Okie dokie,
You got anything else?
artichoke.
Anything else you need to fill us in on?
No. Audible is great. Friday at Lola's. Over the weekend, we'll probably do some more.
No F1 race this weekend.
You love flautists. They're good with their mouth.
The next F1 race is in Texas
In Austin at Coda.
in 2 weeks.
I'm out of town. Sorry. Can't make it.
Gonna be the first time in years that it's scheduled at the same time as a fucking Cowboy game.
I'm going to be watching meteors.
Oh, you are.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you okay?
Oh, and then I'll be watching the F1 race.
That's not till later Sunday.
Okay.
Get home, relax. I'll be at a goddamn Cowboy game.
Sorry.
This Cowboy game stuff's getting in my way.
Oh, I like this rug.
I schedule it. Looks familiar, doesn't it?
Yeah, it sure does.
So yeah, that's all I've got. We're gonna party this weekend like it's 1997.
Yeah. I better see you all at Lola's. It's my birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if no one shows up? Stop telling people to come. Just let people be there. Look, we didn't tell anybody to vote on us, and we won the award.
Right.
So there you go.
I mean, that's true, Eric. Love is all I need.
Love is all you need.
And I've got a lot of it.
That is all you need.
I
Yeah.
I am loved by a lot of people, and I feel very blessed and very happy.
If you come to Lola's, bring a fishbowl of blue pills
For the people who need it.
for the people that need it.
If you love
For
me,
all their
bring
love.
some mushrooms.
And love and love and love. All right. Well, let's get out of here.
Bye, Subs. We missed you.
I hope you made it.
Love you.
I
Mean
mean,
it.
it went straight to voicemail. What if his phone's in the bottom of the sea?
Oh my gosh. Why would you do that?
Because I'm a realist.
Ah,
I'm realistic about things. Someone's got to be. Not everything is fairy tales and butterflies.
it
And
is sunshine
rainbow
and roses.
fentanyl.
Rainbow fentanyl. Get out of here.
All right, later.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Stop. Rainbow fentanyl.
You're a lunatic.
Here. In the stream. Bye, everybody in the chat room. Thank you for tuning in. See you guys later. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
We just sample it and turn it into the horn.
I think we sounded just like it.
Bye.